The Storm Track 5 weather team, alerting you to severe weather danger.
Watching a few showers and storms moving across the area this hour. Most of Southwest Virginia rain-free, but we do notice a few pockets of heavier downpours across portions of Wythe County, also up north towards Tazewell, and one little shower sneaking into the Dickinson County area. The heaviest storms are down in northeast Tennessee. Let's zoom into portions of Greene County, where a very hefty thunderstorm is right along the Greene and Unicoi County line, just south of South Central, heading towards the town of Greenville. If you're in Greenville, expect around 640 as this moves off to the west, around 15 miles per hour. Could see some gusty winds, maybe some very small hail with this as well as that system pushes off towards the west. We had a big cluster of showers and storms earlier across North Carolina. Those are continuing to move west, but I don't expect them to make it over the mountains. We'll just be watching for little developments just like this one near Sadie, heading off towards the north and northwest, the west and northwest, over the next, say, a couple of hours as these storms pop up and then decrease. We'll see that through the evening hours. Otherwise, into the overnight, partly cloudy skies, a little bit of fog at times. Temperatures upper 60s to near 70 across the region. How about 68 towards portions of Lebanon, the same in Marion, 67 in Mountain City, and around 70 for Bristol and Johnson City for your overnight temperatures. How about rainfall tomorrow? We're looking like pretty much a copy of today, maybe with a little bit of additional rainfall, though, in spots. Now, as we start off the morning with a mix of clouds and sunshine, but towards noon, perhaps a little earlier than today, we see a few spotty showers start to develop, and those last into the evening and early overnight hours. And some could once again have some pretty hefty downpours and a little bit of lightning with them, so we'll keep an eye on that as we go throughout your Sunday. Otherwise, just hot with isolated thunderstorms around. Temperatures warming up on Sunday, generally upper 80s, lower 90s. We'll put about a 40% chance for pop-up showers and storms on your forecast. 82 in Boone, 81 in Jefferson, 87 towards Mountain City and Marion, and around 88 in Elizabeth. And how about 89 towards Clintwood, 88 in Norton, and near 90 for Cumberland, Harlan, and Jonesville for your Sunday afternoon. But we could once again approach a record tomorrow. We're forecasting 92. Our record is 94. We actually tied the record today of 95 degrees that was set back in 1954. And in terms of 90-degree days, yeah, we're continuing that streak up to 48 days for 2016 of temperatures above 90, which is just frankly incredible because we usually average only around 17 per year. The most we ever had, though, was 55. So not unprecedented, just very, very warm. And we'll continue to stay warm over the next couple of days as this area high pressure sits over us, then slightly shifts towards the east, helping to drive the weather down towards the Gulf of Mexico. That's where our tropical invest area will move into. And then what that does, it's still really to be determined. Some of our models fluctuating on what it wants to do, one developing it, the other not developing it. System still very disorganized, but the National Hurricane Center giving it a 40% chance of development over the next 5 days in the eastern Gulf of Mexico. Otherwise, temperatures staying up into the 90s locally. We're hitting 93 on Wednesday, 91 on Thursday. Still sticking around in the 90s as we round out the rest of your week and head into the weekend. Maybe slightly cooler as we head into Saturday with temperatures dropping down in the upper 80s. We'll keep an eye on that system down the Gulf just to see what it does. If it were to come north, I think we would likely see some impacts probably late next week and into early next week. But that's still way too early to be determined. So we'll keep an eye on it and continue to take some aspirin as it's been a giant pain in the butt to forecast. All right? So that's my rant of the day.
I feel bad for all the football players who have been in practice probably 2 days, I'm guessing, in this horrible heat.
Yeah, and it's dangerous heat at times, too. Heat index 95, 98 degrees. It's not the kind of weather you want to be outside doing strenuous activity in.
Especially with all that gear on. Well, drink a lot of water, boys. All right. Thanks, Ricky.